Good morning, children. In today's session, I'm going to give book back answers on science for fourth standard. That is lesson 3, work and energy. Okay, children. So the lesson name is work and energy. And in the previous class, I gave that is Roman number 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now we'll continue with Roman number 4. That is classify the things below. Okay, children. Classify the things below. So take down in your notebook, children, write neatly. So first, what they have given, example and class of lever. So example and class of lever they have given. They have given those examples and we have to write which class is it. Okay, children. The first one they have given spade. So spade, that is what lever is that? That is class 3 lever. Class 3 lever. Okay, children. So spade is the class 3 lever. Then second one, seesaw. Seesaw. So what is the class here? That is class 1 lever. Okay, children, class 1 lever. Seesaw is a class 1 lever. Then third one, that is wheelbarrow. So what lever is this? This lever is class 2 lever. Class 2 lever. Okay, children. The next is fourth, plier. Plier. This comes under class 1. Okay, children. Class 1 lever. Okay. Next is nail cutter. Nail cutter. This also comes under the class 1. Okay, children. Class 1 lever. Okay. So once again, I'll read, children. The examples are already given in the book. That is in page number 112. So those who have the book, you can read it and write clearly there. That is spade. That is which class it comes under? Class 3 lever. Then seesaw, it comes under class 1. Okay, class 1 lever. Then wheelbarrow, class 2 lever. Then plier, class 1 lever. And the nail cutter comes under class 1 lever. Okay, children. So take down in your notebook. Those who have the book, you can write in your book itself with the pencil. And those who don't have the book, you take down in your notebook neatly without any spelling mistakes. Okay, children. Now I'll read it once again. Read it along with me, children. Spade, class 3 lever. Seesaw, class 1 lever. Wheelbarrow, class 2 lever. Plier, class 1 lever. And the nail cutter, class 1 lever. Okay, children. So next we'll go to the answer the following. So next is Roman number 5. Answer the following. Okay, children. Okay. Now the first question what they have asked is, what is the SI unit of energy? What is the SI unit of energy, children? Okay, what is this question? What is the SI unit of energy? Okay, so what is the answer, children? It's very easy answer. The SI unit of energy is joule. The SI unit of energy is joule. Okay, children, what is the question? What is the SI unit of energy? The SI unit of energy is joule. Okay. Now, name some simple machines. Name some simple machines. Okay, children? You have to write some of the simple machines in the answer. So, what are the simple machines you will write? Pulley, wedge, inclined plane, screw, lever, and wheel and axle. Okay, children. So these are some of the simple machines we are going to write here. Okay. So what is the question? Name some simple machines. Pulley, wedge, inclined plane, screw, lever, wheel and axle. Okay, children. So once again I'll read. You have to read along with me, children. Only then you can read. Name some simple machines. Pulley, wedge, inclined plane, screw, lever, wheel and axle. Okay, children. So next question is, what is a first order lever? What is a first order lever? Okay, children. So what is the question? What is a first order lever? So, when the fulcrum is between the effort and the load is called first order lever. Okay, children? First order lever. So take down, children. So what is a first order lever? It is when the fulcrum, what is that? When the fulcrum is between the effort and the load is called first order lever. Do you understand, children? So when the fulcrum is between the effort and the load is called first order lever. Then next question. Lemon juicer belongs to which type of lever? Why, children? So this is the question. So to which type it belongs, children? Lemon juicer belongs to class 2 lever. So why they have asked? Why means because the load is between the load is between the effort and the fulcrum. Okay, children? So two more questions are there, children. So once again I'll read out. What is the SI unit of energy? Okay, children, what is the SI unit of energy? Here, the SI unit of energy is joule. Okay, children, the SI unit of energy is joule. Name some simple machines. Pulley, wedge, inclined plane, screw, lever, wheel and axle. Okay, children, once again I'll read along with me, children, so you can understand very well. What is the SI unit of energy? The SI unit of energy is joule. Name some simple machines. Pulley, wedge, inclined plane, screw, lever, wheel and axle. Okay children. So next is what is your first order lever? So the answer is when the fulcrum. So how will you pronounce fulcrum? Is between the effort and the load is called first order lever. So how will you say? When the fulcrum. Now also when the fulcrum is between the effort and the load is called first order lever. Then lemon juicer belongs to which type of lever? Why? Lemon juicer belongs to which type of lever? Why? Lemon juicer belongs to class 2 lever because the load is between the effort and the fulcrum. Now we'll go to the 5th and the 6th question. So whenever you are reading, read along with me children, so it will be easier for you to read when you learn. Okay, take down in your notebook neatly, write it and learn children. So all the objectives, question answers, everything is given for you. So don't waste the time and learn. So next we'll go to the 5th question. Define work. Okay. So define work. When the force acting on an object makes it move, work is said to be done. Okay children, so define work. When the force acting on an object makes it move, work is said to be done. Okay children, define work. When the force acting on an object makes it move, work is said to be done. Then you can write like this also children, so, or you can write like this also. So that is an action in which one exerts a force to move an object is known as work. So like that also you can write children, but this is easier for you to learn. Okay, so before that I gave that also you can write, but it is little bit easier than that. So you can write this answer. It is an action in which one exerts a force to move an object is known as work. Okay, it's known as work. Then next is write any 3 types of energy. Write any 3 types of energy. Okay, you have to write any 3 types of energy. That is, you have electrical energy, then next you can write solar energy and light energy. There are many types of energy, children. They have asked only 3. So you are going to write only 3 energies. That is electrical energy, solar energy and light energy. So these are the 3 types you are going to write. There are other types of energy also, but this you are going to write. Okay, children. So what is the 5th question? Define work and action in which one exerts a force to move an object is known as work. Okay, children. Now the next question is, write any 3 types of energy. So already I said there are many types of energy, but they have asked only 3. So you will write electrical energy, solar energy and light energy. So once again we'll read, children. You have to read along with me. Define work and action in which one exerts a force to move an object is known as work. Now next question, last question, children. Write any 3 types of energy. Electrical energy, solar energy and light energy. So now we have finished this, children. So how many questions were there? 6 questions. So write in your notebook neatly without any spelling mistakes. Learn. Okay, children. So by this we finish this lesson. Thank you, children.